everybody. Welcome to G for G. I'm your host, Dave Palm Dawn. Today we're taking a look at DC Unchained. It's a game that is on closed or in closed beta for mobile platforms. And it's not actually really supposed to be for the States. However, you can get the APK from apkpure and take a look at it. It will sync up with your Google profile and realize that you're in English and you get English stuff. So we're jumping right in from the beginning over here, and it downloads about 500, maybe 516 megs worth of stuff. It's kind of slow, took a little while, and then you just tap it and it goes right into this, and it just proceeds on its merry way. I mean, I'm not touching anything over here or prodding it. It's just going. A very, very anime-ish Harley Quinn over here talking about stuff. So, I haven't actually played any of this game yet. You are seeing my first few minutes of the game along with myself. And as a reminder, in case you aren't aware, right now going on Twitch and its own website is Amazing Games Done Quick. So the Games Done Quick week runs twice a year. It runs in the summer for Summer Games Done Quick, and it runs in the winter for Amazing Games Done Quick. It is speedrunners run games 24/7 for an entire week to raise money for cancer. Cancer prevention, cancer awareness. If you enjoy speedrunning, if you have games from your childhood that were really, really tough at the time when you played them, and you just want to see them get obliterated to shit, and to me, I think of things like the Mega Man series on the NES, or the Ninja Gaiden series on the NES was brutal. One of the most brutal games of all time is from back in that era, and it's called Battletoads. I never played it, but it's considered one of the most vicious games of all time. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I mean, just so many games that you can imagine. There's a horror block, there's Mega Man blocks, there's Super Mario blocks. Right now they're in a horrible games block, like Superman 64, which probably fights Atari 2600's E.T. for one of the worst games of all time. So yeah, take a look at it. Amazing Games Done Quick. They're on Twitch and they're on their own website. And if you got a little bit of cheddar hanging around, you know, donate for a good cause. There's usually raffles and stuff. And you also have incentives. So when you donate, you can pick an incentive and tell them what to do for it. So like if they're running Super Metroid in a particular year, you can donate for saving the animals on the way out during the timer after killing Mother Brain, or to just go ahead and leave them there and let them rot on the planet that blows up. So, okay, I'm just going to do this with the controller, probably, hopefully, to make it go away. So far, just kind of following the Disney rail that's let out before me. So why I like to refer to that as the Disney rail is if you've ever gone and done I think it's Mr. Toad's Wild Ride at Disney World, the car straddles the track, and it's not like you can turn that far off the track because the tires will hit the metal. Affectionately in gaming, it's called on rails. Do I have to punch it? Okay, cool. So, well, hi there, Discord. Where'd you come from for some particular reason? So, very, very comic book-ish. I feel like I am playing literally, like, playing a comic book over here. Perhaps the skip would get me right past the tutorial, which might be good. If I've already started on another device. My guess is that because it picked up a Google profile for me and automatically was like, do you want to allow Google to work with this? My guess is possibly it will have cross-syncing already, which is now a problem with Marvel Strike Force. Um, it's not supporting any of the syncs. Like, Facebook is an option, and it lets you log in, and then it errors out, and Google just blinks at you. But, so that looks to be a bit of a swap out over there. Doesn't seem to be an auto attack like Marvel Future Fight, where you just get close to things and you start beating on stuff. But then again, I'm really used to autoplay over there. I wonder how much, if any of this stuff is beatable, like, say, Marvel Heroes. No. Looks like I could have maybe bashed it a little bit, but... yeah, that's kind of a shame. Those things look like they should be destructible, but they're not. Game would probably feel really good with touch controls, and I kind of feel like they dropped the ball here. Like, this could have been a secret or something if it looks closed off, but then you go to the things and bash it, maybe there's like a power up in there. Combo resets using dodge skill. Oh, froze up a little bit there. So I think it's implying that if I dodge... yeah. So the combo goes back down to 0. So it definitely has a Marvel Heroes-ish feel. A Diablo-ish feel. And we all know mobile games have been really big on that kind of genre. It's very easy for mobile games to do it. You just dedicate a little bit of screen real estate to actions. And as long as you have enough space on the screen to have like a joystick and some action buttons without completely crowding out the action, ARPGs are really capable on mobile devices. This seems somewhat playable on an emulator. I mean, it's not too bad, but it has a Marvel Future Fight feel to it when you're going through Marvel Future Fight's story mode. But and if you are a Marvel Future Fight player, you have probably gone through that routine where you could kind of just slap your hands at the easy stuff on an emulator and just mash the attack buttons. Jesus, Superman, hell of a codpiece there. My God. That's almost obscene. You can just mash buttons and you can get through stuff, but for me, any of the real heavy-duty stuff, like Alliance battles, or world bosses that I consider tough, like Infinity Thanos, I don't do on an emulator and just sit there and mash buttons or, run autoplay. I will actually do it controlling it on a phone or a tablet. I feel this game, unlike, say, DC Legends, is not quite as emulator friendly as, say, DC Legends or Marvel Strike Force, which is, pretty much a straight-up RPG. Decent looking Ares there. I find it interesting. DC has an Ares and Marvel has an Ares. Very, very comic-y. There was a game I played on the PC many, many years ago and actually reviewed it on my channel way back when. It was like a skating game. It was like a skating MMO where you had to go out and do stuff. I mean, New Jack City or something. Jack City or New Jack City. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that. Somewhat cartoony, comic-y feel. And, oh, okay, so it looks like we have an auto. It did say that it automatically used skills, so that's pretty cool. It doesn't seem like you have to be a VP or get to a certain level to turn on auto and actually have it use skills. Hit points are hanging in there. It looks like you hit a a heal container to give aid to Flash, Batman, Superman join his team. Alright, so let's see what Superman looks like. Speaking of Superman, they just did Superman 64 on the Terrible Games block, and my god. I mentioned it earlier in this video that they had done it, but man, that game is just awful. So it looks like Marvel Future Fight. Maybe you could tag in a friend's character here. That's probably what they were implying with summoning that Wonder Woman. Superman was beat up a little bit, so I'm gonna get Batman in. Like the graphics, but it sort of another game that this somewhat resembles is the cell shading in Borderlands. More Borderlands 1 than 2 or pre-sequel, but I do see some similarities there. So we will go ahead and do a Napalm Dawn. I don't feel bad hiding this. I mean, it's what you guys know me as. It's not like I'm putting my social security in there. Had actually caught a Twitch fails video on YouTube a few days ago where that happens, where he's like on the phone with support or something like that, and they're like, so enter your password, and he just starts, oh, he dials the password on his pad like a pin, and it reads it back to him on the stream. So he's like, boop, 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 and you hear on the stream, you have entered 553. Oh my god. You know, back when I used to stream Marvel Avengers Alliance, anytime I had to do something like that, I always dragged it to the monitor that wasn't on the stream and would drag it back. Select and claim a new character every day. Don't miss out on the chance to collect them all. Sonic the Hedgehog. Hell, yeah, let's go with Superman first. I mean, fuck Superman. So, Superman Silver Card. Very, very comic-y over here. I will give DC this. They are really making like a comic book jump off static paper and be a game. Let's start the tutorial on how to recruit new characters and create a team. Complete the tutorial to receive a reward. I think that is an agreeable thing to do. So let's run the tutorial really quick. Recruit a character to create... Oh, I guess it wants me to go here. You can find various... select Ocean Master. I saw a screen... Oh, hey, look, there's Mira. She's a bit of a healer in DC Legends. She does a lot of mends, which are heals over time. I wonder if they'll have her like that. I've never heard of this guy Ocean Master before. I almost feel like he just strikes me as a generic character, the way Marvel Strike Force has them. Yeah, have no idea who this guy is. Sorry. You can be upset with me, DC fans, and I'll just have to take it, because I really don't know. Siren I do know. Siren I absolutely love in DC Legends. She is on every single team I could ever put her on, because she is just brutal. She's like legendary 2 or 3 for me, and those bleeds are so good. And now bleeds counter so much of the meta. Ocean Master is neutral, so okay, so I have a hero list and a villain list, and there are neutral people that are both villains and heroes. Interesting. Heroes and villains, just like Marvel Strike Force. I find that kind of interesting. The gameplay is Future Fight-ish, but hi, did I tell it to run the mission or something? What did I do? I just got a reward out of nowhere. No, okay, alright. Don't know what I did where I got a reward, but So, yeah, alright. Looks like you can tag in some friends like Marvel Future Fight. And my guess is that things will be kind of like those early days of Marvel Future Fight, where it's going to be really helpful to have a friend or two that has ridiculously OP characters that push you through tough missions. So there's Mira. I'm not too sure who's hugging Mira. Don't recognize her. Alright, so that's Gorilla Grodd. Surprisingly not very big in DC Legends, but he's big in Injustice. In the Injustice mobile game. Weird how characters get a push in one game and you don't really see hide nor hair of them in other games. Cyborg looks pretty good. Superman, it's just a little off. Wonder Woman's looking pretty good. Pretty mean looking Cyborg. Let's try auto. I think it's a video on YouTube. I don't think it's in print, but it might have been. I happened to catch an article a long time ago about Flash versus Quicksilver and who would actually win, and it pretty much hands down went to Flash, just because he literally embodies speed. I mean, the Speed Force and everything, and they kind of gave Quicksilver a few chances in some categories, but like overall, Flash just had his way with Quicksilver, which makes me sad. Honestly, though, Flash could beat the shit out of the MCU Quicksilver all he wants. But, whoop, hey, oh no, alright, so this is good. It looks like even when it's on auto, you could rest. Whoa, that was weird. No, alright, stop auto. Stop auto. Now, there's something called semi, which... No, I do not have a semi right now. No, stop attacking the dude and... Oh my god, I want this chest. There we go. Holy shit. That was a struggle. There we go. There's the hardest part of the game. Getting a chest that you want with the fucking Flash. So his hit points are low. Let's get in Akuma or Nurkod over here. Let's bring in Nurkod. Slow. Very slow compared to Flash, but it seems like maybe he's got a hard hit. See, the one thing about DC games, and this is a little true for Marvel games, but if you go back to Marvel Avengers Alliance and bring the characters forward to the games we have now, with the exception of Marvel Contest of Champions, I feel like DC's games just really recycle so many of the same characters. I mean, think of all the DC games that we've got access to, Injustice and the mobile games and everything. I feel like we just constantly are seeing the same characters, like Harley Quinn and Joker and Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. It's like, do you have any depth in the roster here? I mean, yeah, alright, maybe I'm nitpicking. Whoa, I'm not nitpicking on the fact that I'm staring at the fact that it says DC Unchained. Oh my god, way to go, quality control. DC Unchained. Yeah, in case you're staring at the screen and not getting it because your eyes are making it normal, but it's not. It's supposed to be DC Unchained, and it says DC Unchained. Good job, guys. Really, really ace work there. Receive superpowered rewards every day. I'm not seeing English going on in here. They just really misspelled a bad word to misspell. Way to misspell your game. It's like, hey, I'm going to take a test in school, and instead of my simple 3-word name, I'm just going to call myself Donkey. Alright, so it looks like that was a bit of an overlay. Let's take a look at villain. We'll do the villain, then we'll wrap up the video. Alright, cool. So, Mantis, Lex, Cat the Cold, Catwoman. There's Siren. I hate thinking of Siren as a villain. I really do, just because she's so important to me in DC Legends. I know she's an enemy of Aquaman over here, and she's an assassin and everything like that. I think she was sent to assassinate him, maybe? But she's such an anchor for my teams in that game. I hate thinking of her as a villain. Funny they have Captain Cold, but not Mr. Freeze. From the really shitty Batman and Robin. It's going to be a cold, dark night in Gotham. That's her auto run. Wow, she just... So it's on auto right now. That's how the game is moving Harley Quinn. That is a severe mental disorder. If you're a WWF fan, that kind of reminds me of AJ Lee when she used to wrestle. She's now with CM Punk. But she used to kind of go down to the ring and leave the ring with that exact same kind of skip. I don't know if it's because it's on auto or not, but you take some damage in this. I mean, you know, it's challenging content. It's new characters versus the beginning of the game, but I mean, Harley Quinn's a little hurt. Not gonna lie. Let's see what's this thing over here. Alright, so there's a couple different characters. There's really zoomed in, which really looks like a comic book page. Slightly zoomed out, and like a really zoomed out. That's an interesting end pose there. Black Manta, not Manta. I was close. Do you know how long it's been since I've seen Meanwhile at the Legion of Doom? Again, it's kind of nice. It's just scrolling by itself. You don't have to constantly tap it to push it through. I mean, I know I'm nitpicking the DC games a little bit, but honestly, the Marvel games have stuck with some very, you know, they have big pushes for characters that we've just been dealing with for so long now, like the Avengers and everything. Like all the games had Avengers. They were all pretty big in them and everything, but I feel like Marvel Future Fight is really beginning to work on branching out now with like X-23 being added and Adam Warlock, and the fact that the X-Men are now there, and we're like, oh my god, we actually have mutants that are mutants. So, yep, I think I will go ahead and wrap it up here. Stay tuned to the channel for some more gameplay on this as we go through the CBT. I'll probably do a video tomorrow after I actually get to play it manually and get used to the game. This XP, man, this looks like the Vicks symbol for like Vicks Vapor Rub and everything. I'm staring at that, and considering I got gotten over a cold a little while ago, I'm like, man, that's fucking Vicks Vapor Rub. Alright, so we have to go here for a daily box. Let's see what this is about. I got Stamina Dayquil. The guide. Okay, so this is similar to the Injustice games. It's like really long list of achievements and everything. Common green, crit, hit, evasion, Valorium. Equipping Valorium, so I guess like ISO. Common red. I equipped a Valorium? How did I equip a Valorium? Dodge skill, reach, count 2. I guess I just have to use dodge one time? Have one character... Oh, there it is. Have one character's equipped with Valorium. Collect 6. Oh, okay. I just wanted to see what was there, game. Don't fucking yell at me that I haven't eaten my vegetables yet and I can't get dessert. Jesus, I just wanted to take a look. Yeah, okay, go away now. I'm tapping the screen. Achieve a 50 combo. So it looks like here's your dailies, and it looks like what I've done was relatively easy, but let's see what else we have. Acquire one card. I guess that's acquiring a hero, maybe? Play 10 missions, so I did 2, 1 hero, 1 villain. Use 5,000 gold. Well, I only have 3 at the moment. That might get expensive. Yeah, so I only have 2 more achievements to do, and I feel like I've basically done nothing. That's pretty cool. Day 1 reward. So here's the CBT reward stuff. Silver card ticket. Day 2 reward. It is day 2 of it. It is the 11th. It has been going on since the 10th, so... Inbox, system mail, just now. Select a character to receive a silver card. Alright, so it looks like Batman, Robin, Catwoman, Joker, Harley Quinn, Wonder Woman. Still don't know who that is. She looks like 80s... She looks like Red Sonja. Okay, that's... Alright, that's who I'm declaring that is. That's Red Sonja from the 80s Conan movie. That's Bridget Nielsen as Red Sonja. It's probably Ares. Long press isn't giving me anything. Yeah. Cheetah. That looks like Jean Grey with a different hair color. That looks like 80s Jean Grey. It's horrible looking Superman. Supergirl, maybe? Lex Luthor. Yeah, I know who that is. That's, is that Apocalypse? Oh, crap. Hold on. I've got DC... Yeah, I know I'm bad with the DC characters, but I've got DC... up on my other computer. I know who it is. It's... yeah, there he is. Doomsday? Yeah, Doomsday. Doomsday. Don't know who that is. That Banshee? Is that DC's Banshee or Silver... No, Silver Banshee's Marvel. That's just Banshee, I think. Aquaman. Mira. There's that Ocean Master, which sounds like a boat. Black Manta. Probably Siren. Flash, Cyborg, Captain Cold. Solomon... not Solomon Grundy. Monkey Dude. Smart Monkey Dude. Don't know who that is. Green Lantern. The Sapphire, maybe? Star Sapphire? Scarecrow. Gorilla Grodd. Yeah, I said it earlier, and I'm just having a brain fart there. That might be Star Sapphire. Really wish I knew the characters a little bit more so I could make a decision here. I mean, I'm sure I could probably back out and take a look. Sinestro, Scarecrow. That looks like Catwoman crossed with Proxima Midnight, and she's the only one whose card looks so much different from everybody else's. Is she clickable? Do I have 2 silver cards that I can apply or something? Yeah, I'm gonna cancel for now. I think I can come back to it. Is there somewhere where I could see a roster? Team, maybe? Okay. Is it gonna... Hopefully it'll allow it to be clickable. So this is... Ah, come on. So it seems like there's character types. There's Fist. There's a Lightning Bolt. And there's a Gear. Or a Star. So maybe like energy, speed, and physical, like strength. Damn, I wish... well... These are the villains. Oh wow, she's got like the demon... I don't know who that is. I totally apologize. I'm very sorry, folks. Don't recognize that one. That's that Damon Wayne. Batman. I guess Catwoman's neutral. She's an archer? Sorry, I don't know of a female bowman in DC. Ares is probably coming in as neutral, but he should be a villain. Supergirl, one of the Lex Luthors, Mira, Cyborg Cat. Oh, I guess it's the whole roster. I don't know. Maybe these are considered neutral, so they're listed both. I mean, Green Lantern's definitely hero, but Scarecrow? Neutral? Good and bad? Yeah, I wish I could find out a little bit more. Gold card selector for gems. Let's see what the currency is like. 9.36 US. What kind of money is this? 9.364513 US. There's some bad shit going on here. I mean, okay, that's $93. That's 65.48. You got a nice cheap one of almost $3, but that looks about as bad as Marvel Contest of Champions, though. There needs to be a 5 in between 2 and 10-ish, if you ask me, but... So it looks like almost $10. $9 will get you 333 plus 17, which means you could get at least 2 silver cards. What's the difference here between... Oh, alright, so that's a 10-pack, a 5-pack, and a 1-pack. And a gold is 1,000. So to get 1,000, you'd have to do almost $30. That seems like maybe this is going to be not a particularly cheap game. Alright, Siren, Mira. Yeah, we know who they are. Some stuff available for gold. That's cool. That's pretty cool that you could get a silver card for just the cheapo money in the game. Exchange? What's an exchange? Family card, silver card. That might bear some looking into in another video. Skill upgrade. Lightning trident. Throws a trident forward to hook an enemy. Prince. So we seem to be on Ocean Master here. So it remains to be seen if I can look at other people and find out who they are and kind of get a final tally on the roster over here, but we will definitely take a look at that in future videos. Alright, so I got my hero team set now. Family. Ah, interesting. So it organizes some stuff by their little universe. Okay, so Ponytail Chick is a Wonder Woman? Cersei. Okay, well that answers that. Cersei is an ancient... Cersei had some stuff with, the Odyssey, I think. Artemis. Alright. Yep, that certainly makes sense. There's some Greek mythology going on there with Wonder Woman. There's Cheetah? That's funny. Just all these Greek and Roman gods, and then are we really gonna... Yeah, and then we're gonna have Cheetah. Talk about one of these things is not like the other. Superman, I bet you Doomsday. Yeah, Doomsday, Supergirl. It's gotta be Banshee. Is it Banshee? Silver Banshee. Who was the Banshee that... Well, there's regular Banshee. Oh, I know who I'm thinking of. Yeah, it wasn't Silver Sable? Silver Sable is who I was thinking of in Marvel. Siren? Yep. Identical twin sister Mirror. A little bit different in this game. I hate her legendary helmet in DC Legends. I actually like the look of non-legendary Siren better. There's Mira. Oh, I know what the graphics are reminding me of. The DC MMO that used to be on the computer. Hell, I don't know if it's still around, but it was. So there was like City of Heroes and City of Villains, and then there was the DC version of it. I played it briefly. You never played as like a character on like Marvel Heroes. You played as somebody that you built with powers from other people. That's kind of what the graphics... It took me looking at Mira for me to place it over there. That's kind of what the visuals remind me of a little bit. Flash. Gorilla Grodd with Flash? I didn't know that. Well, maybe go with Superman. So here's somebody else that we didn't recognize. Heatwave. Can't really tell if he's supposed to be bad or good on that one. Sounds like it's a bad character's name, to be honest. Alright, there's Cyborg and with the Flash. Here's Green Lantern. Let's see if we were right about Star Sapphire. Yep, okay, Star Sapphire. Very different outfit. Here's the succubus chick, Bleeze. Okay. New character. Not somebody that I've ever seen before in a DC game. She's got Kerrigan's wings, and she's got Morgan's hat from the Darkstalkers Capcom game. So Sinestro, Green Lantern, those two were pretty obvious. Who is this, though? Larfleeze? Man, never heard of this guy either. The greedy and darkly comedic Larfleeze slew the other keepers and gained sole possession of the orange light of avarice. Greed. The super hoarder, stealing and collecting. Kind of looks a little bit like a World of Warcraft troll. Okay. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here, and we will be back sometime in the near future to take a look deeper at this game before it actually goes live. Peace out, everybody.